I was there the night Joe Rogan was gonna beat up Carlos Mencia.
He stole a joke.
Yeah, and he told and Carlos said, "Hey, it worked for you." And after the clubs closed down like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, Jerry Seinfeld would be at a table, and Jay Leno, and my brother, and Robert Townsend. And we were poor. We were eating French fries, sharing some French fries. That's how.
C. James, big breastises.
You're expectorating your Sphinx distinct wedge.
I got a herb in the big breast. I got a herb in the big breast.
Hold on, I ain't no venereal fuddrucker.
Happened is Jay would come over and go, "Hey, Keenan, I saw you do this joke." And then I was thinking about that. And then Keenan would get up and go and tell Jerry. And Jerry would come over and tell Arsenio, and it was like a community. And if another comedian was on stage doing somebody else's act, they would yell up, "That's Jeff Cesario." No, Robin Williams was a notorious thief. I ain't lying. His manager used to walk around with a checkbook. And Robin would come off stage and comedian would say, "Hey, he just took me," and he'd write him a check, $75.
Damn.
I write.
Okay.
I write for sport. I drive my son crazy because every other week I'm sending him a script. Read this. What do you think?
Dad, you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Look. Never better.
Well, you certainly look,
Yeah, younger.
Dad, that's definitely a word. Insane is also a word.
It's the reason why Damon don't do stand-up nowadays. He feels people are too judgmental.
Damon, now that you made this $13 million, and we're not counting, now that you made all this money, let me ask you this. Let me just throw this out at you. You respond any way you want. Is there racism in America? You be sitting there thinking about that paycheck talking about, "No, sir. If in there is, I ain't seen none."
Boom. I'm reading that you have an Oscar-worthy film with Cat.
You still talk like you're in the 80s.
Because my therapist said it was my decade, and I'm sure enough never leaving.
Your brother Marlon, Terry Crews, that you won't release.
Yeah.
Why?
The myth. I shot this movie called Behind the Smile about this comedian who moves from Cleveland to LA, and he meets his idol, who's me, and his idol sees his potential. He takes him under his wing and then destroys him.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
I don't think so.
Homie, don't play that.
I don't think so. Homie, don't play that. See how you feel right now? Yeah? Well, dignity is the opposite of that.